Today, I have an exciting informational video for you guys. Things that you need to know before visiting Tulum, Mexico. Now, hey guys, welcome to another episode of Traveling with Vaugh. Now, it's a very hot spot and I have not been yet. It's on my bucket list to go and I will be going in like a few weeks. But I wanted to reach out to some of my fans and ask them what their thoughts were about visiting Tulum for the ones that have been there. This location is located in Mexico, of course, but make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and click the bell. Now, I do have my laptop because I had a lot of notes, but I want to hit kind of like the main things that they were talking about that were very vital and important before you visit Tulum. Number one, Tulum is more expensive than you expect. I think because a lot of time when we go to like countries like Mexico or like Jamaica, like things are a lot cheap. But a lot of times when an area becomes like a major hotspot and a lot of people are trafficking in, those vendors and foreigners will definitely heighten the price because they know that people are going to come and they know that people are going to buy, right? Now, I know a couple of years back, the prices weren't as high because I had one visitor, one of my fans who told me they went back in almost like 2014 and they went back literally a few weeks ago and they realized that the prices should just heighten. So that brings us to my next point. So make sure when you go to Tulum, you definitely take enough money, right? I would take more than what you're actually budgeting for. Or if you've already budgeted, make sure you stay within that budget. So everyone is also telling me to let you guys know that, hey, expect it to be expensive. Number two, they were also saying that the taxis are as much as a New York taxi. Now that is kind of mind-blowing to me living up here in New York. Taxis are expensive, like especially the yellow taxis. But even Uber, because of the gas, they're charging the SUR fuel charge because of the fuel issue. Like normally to get to my house from the train may cost me $8, but now it costs me $16 to get home. I walk, clearly. Rain or snow, I walk. But they were saying, expect to pay a roughly $20 to $25, which is kind of like 400 to 500 pesos, when you're taking a taxi. So you have to keep that in mind. So I would probably look into getting a private driver, depending on how many days that you're there, because you might get off cheaper by getting a driver compared to using Uber or the local taxi service. So I know normally when I go someplace, I end up doing my research and I find a driver, and that's what I'm going to plan to do. All right. So the next thing, for all of my vegans and vegetarians, there are so many options there. I think a lot of people were concerned that Tulum would not have a lot of vegan and vegetarian options, but they do. So definitely, there's a lot of like meatless spots that are on the strip that you can look into. So don't be so concerned about that. Your food and your eating regimen, you'll definitely be fine. I think we're on number 4 now. They're saying that the beach roads are awful. Like, because there's so much traffic in and out, like they really need to take the time to like really redo the sidewalks. I know a lot of people are saying like, there's no place for you to walk, or like if it rained or if it's muddy, like that you would literally have to walk into to get wherever you got to go. So they're complaining about that, which I was like, okay, this is kind of odd, but I do need to let people know this, which is also important. If you want to stay on the beach, you're going to pay money. It's just pretty common. Like I know when I went to Zanzibar, it wasn't as expensive as I thought it was to be on the beach, but everyone's saying if you want to stay on the beach in Tulum, like you're definitely going to pay the price. So definitely look into that. I mean, the price rates, so one guy told me that he ended up paying like $400 per night. One young lady told me she paid $3,000 per night. I don't know where the hell she stayed at. But, the idea of me like, oh, I would love to stay there, but I'm not paying. I'm on a budget. I don't work anymore. The next one, number 6, I would definitely say look into getting an Airbnb. A lot of people say get an Airbnb. It's going to save you so much money rather than staying on the strip, because you still can go to the strip to have a good time, right? So also look into the Airbnbs, right? And finally, I want to say that gratuity will likely be included in your bill. So a lot of times people are concerned, about gratuity, but more than likely it will be in your bill. So that's also a good thing as well, right? So you don't have to worry about control. Let me give you, I want to give you 2 more. 2 more. Expect to wait when you get to the airport immigrations. One of my friends actually went to Tulum and he sent me a video, like a photo of how many people that were standing in immigration just trying to get through. He said it took him like 1 hour and 30 minutes just to get through immigrations. I haven't sat that long in immigration to get out of the airport. Maybe the max I did was 30 minutes, but not like an hour and 20. So, you know, expect to wait once you get to the airport. But from my understanding, Tulum is also in the process of building their own airport. So that's something that you can definitely look forward to when you are planning to visit Tulum. So you guys, make sure you guys leave comments. If you've been to Tulum, please give me your advice and things that we need to know in the process of visiting Tulum. And if you haven't been to Tulum and you have questions, also put your questions in the comment section below so that either I can answer them or find someone who can answer them, because we are a community and I want you guys to have all the information that you need to have a great trip. Also, I am a travel agent, so if you need any help with booking your trips or you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at travelwithvaugh@gmail.com. Thank you guys for watching my video and have an awesome day. Peace.